If the creationist model is true, then the various groups of extinct aquatic reptiles did not evolve from earlier forms and certainly did not evolve from terrestrial forms. If design is true, then it is impossible for a group of aquatic animals to evolve from terrestrial animals. Aquatic lifestyles require complex adaptations, whether it be changes in body form and locomotion, paddle-like flippers, changes in the head and neck, etc. And so therefore, in the design model, complexity cannot develop in stages. What good would half an aquatic body plan look like, or half a flipper? And so the intelligent design advocates would say that aquatic reptiles would provide examples of irreducible complexity, complex features which could not evolve in stages from terrestrial forms. In contrast, the evolutionary model claims that these aquatic reptiles would not have always existed, and before the advanced complex forms, there would have been transitional forms which are intermediate not only in their complexity, but in their adaptations to aquatic lifestyles. That flippers would have evolved from more typical arms and legs, that the elongated necks of plesiosaurs would have evolved from shorter, simpler necks, that the shell of placodonts would have evolved from rib cages and durable bones, and so therefore one would observe transitional forms. It is seen that the aquatic reptiles, which diversified greatly in the Triassic period, and some groups which continued to evolve after that, do seem to present a series of transitional forms, where the earliest placodonts lacked a shell, and this shell seems to evolve from thickened ribs and dermal bones in the skin and become more complex over time. That ichthyosaur body plans were more typical reptilian in the Triassic and did not appear more dolphin-like until later. That the ichthyosaur skulls and fins became more advanced later. The long plesiosaur necks started off with a typical number of vertebrae and were gradually increased over time. It seems that during the Triassic, and then in some groups at the Jurassic and Cretaceous, offer examples of how a terrestrial body plan can be slowly modified to an aquatic lifestyle through a series of transitional adaptations.